I'd like to go to a Cavs game. How much do you think front row seats are?
I don't know. I've been asking. I ask every year for Christmas for floor seat front row Cavs tickets.
We should just.
They're a couple, probably $1,000 or so. $2,000 maybe. It's a lot. It's a lot.
And you were like, oh, let's just do it. And I was just like...
That's the kind of thing we don't bring our wives to because I'm not
Can't
paying
afford
double.
to.
Yeah. That'd be sick, though.
Yeah, that I've heard that's like the ultimate sports fan experience.
Because you're right there. Even if you're front row in the NFL stadium, I don't
You
think...
still have a barrier from,
Well, yeah, I don't
20
even-
yards from the player.
Exactly. I don't even think front row's that great of a seat.
Unless you have, like, sideline passes.
Yeah. Like, I feel like first section mid-row or mid, whatever, from the front is ideal because you have a better view of things.
Yeah, but in the NBA, you'd be right up on.
You're right on.
Yeah. Like, if there's a loose ball.
I sat front row at a
Might get some
Guardians
nuts in
game.
your face.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah. Guardians game was pretty cool. At that field, they have the dugout seats. Have you seen those? You've seen those.
Yeah.
You see them when you watch it on TV. I'd like to sit in there. That'd be cool.
Okay, here's some floor seats. Cavs and Phoenix Suns,
Okay. Devin
Sick.
Booker.
665 each.
I don't feel like that's atrocious.
It's technically the second row though, which if I'm spending the money, I want the front row.
Yeah,
Okay.
that row
Okay.
makes
And
it
it's in the
different.
corner. But that's second row. And no, that's front row. That's the bench. Wait. No, this looks like second row at least.
Imagine sitting right behind the bench.
This looks like second row. At
I'd
least.
tickle someone's ear.
And
They
you
would-
get kicked out
yeah.
of band
Or
for
punched
life.
in the face. Grown ass man, you're gonna tickle his ear. Let me look at a future date to see what's more available. Trying to find a not so good team. Here we go. Oh no, that's yeah.
What's the worst team in the NBA right
Here we
now?
go. Pistons at Cavs.
Okay.
Probably pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
But see, here's the problem with that, too. That thought process. If they're playing a garbage team...
These are $475 a piece.
Okay.
It's the same seat though.
Everybody else is probably
All the other ones are sold out. Under the basket is $557.
Ooh, can you be shirtless?
I don't think so.
But here's the problem with that.
Oh, and it said includes unlimited food and drinks,
Oh, god damn.
beer and soft drinks.
Alex
God
tried
damn.
This is
Damn.
like fourth row for $557.
Beer and soft... Like,
That's what it says.
beer-
Includes unlimited food and drinks, beer and soft drinks.
Oh, shit.
We might be getting floor seats sometime. In
Oh, shit.
let me hit.
Alex gonna be fucking
Let
drunk.
me hit a couple of these parlays, boy. I'm gonna get a big old chain like a
shit.
rapper. Sit courtside.
I'd have one of those, like, puffer jackets on.
Oh yeah, something
Timbs.
super obnoxious to draw attention to yourself, and get on camera and stuff. Like, did you see me at the game? I was the guy. Looked like Curious George's handler.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
But
Come on.
what I was saying, if you're playing a garbage team, there's a really good chance that starters might not play. Especially if
That's
it's a
true.
garbage game.
that's true. But at the end of the day, I guess it's still the NBA.
It's true.
Welcome to the Extra Medium Show.
Welcome back to the Extra Medium Show. I'm Corey,
I'm Alex.
Shaman.
as usual, and we took a week off, but we're back. We had to take off for the holiday.
Holiday. We're British. We're on holiday.
That is the only time like we say it is around Christmas time, huh?
Yeah.
The holiday season.
You know what threw me for a loop? When I found out British people say Happy Christmas. Heard
What?
that on Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They say Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
I don't
get
like
it,
it.
but
We don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't- I don't
It's the
get
same
it.
thing.
No. Mary.
It's the same thing.
Merry and bright.
It's the only time we use the word Mary.
Merry Christopher Columbus Day?
Yeah, nobody says that.
No.
Have a merry birthday.
Merry Flag Day?
I would like to have a very merry Flag Day. Anyway, what are we talking about? We're talking about scenes that ruin movies.
Yeah, because we're
And-
the experts.
Yeah. And what prompted this for me, at least when I texted you, was
Mhm.
maybe not one that most people would think of, but the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
The very end when they sing that song.
Oh,
It's like
where
a musical.
Yeah.
Like what? It's kind of funny, but like it was totally
Unnecessary.
didn't
Yeah,
fit.
Didn't.
It kind of made
Yeah.
like it was a pretty solid movie like, and then you got to that and it's just like bizarre. I guess it's not bad
It's
as
just
much
strange.
as it's just like bizarre.
Yeah.
What do you think of?
This one might not be a popular opinion, but Interstellar, all right?
Okay.
Love that movie. Fantastic movie. But the scene where he's in the black hole
Okay.
and all the bookshelves
The
are
fourth,
everywhere.
the fourth dimension or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Like, I understand that, like, that movie is the most scientifically accurate it can be. Like, it used whatever theories were, like, widely believed at
Yeah.
that time. I get that. But that part is fucking confusing,
Yeah.
you know?
I hate when they're like, "Oh, love can reach the through the fourth dimension."
That's what they kind of hint
And
towards.
it made it more like more sci-fi than scientific.
Right. Like, they added, like, it was, what's that thing called when,
It's a good one.
it's Ex Machina,
Oh yeah.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's like that, where it's like, I believe, and I could be completely wrong, I believe that's, people call that when it's something that helps the plot go along, but just comes out of nowhere. I think that's what that means. But that, or even if it's not what that means, that's what I'm talking about. Is, something kind of like a scapegoat. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they did this in Interstellar, but sometimes in movies you can tell, like, in the beginning there's a plot line or whatever, and then they just throw in some random ass scene towards the end to close that plot.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just completely ignore it and forget about it, but either way, it's not that great.
Yeah, like that goes along with the one I think of, Batman versus Superman,
Yeah.
right? Literally, Batman's about to kill Superman, and he just says, Martha, and Batman just stops dead in his tracks. Why? Like, Batman's not known to just stop, even though it's his mother's name. Like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have phased him. He'd just done it.
Yeah.
You would bring up Superman.
No, it's like, why would he have stopped? It's just another name. It's I don't want to say it's a common name, but it's not an uncommon name,
Yeah.
It's like, why? There would be no fucking point for him to stop and then just become allies, take him for his word if you're about to kill the dude,
Yeah.
Like you said, it's kind of like a scapegoat to move the plot along.
Can Batman really kill Superman?
Yeah. He's hinted at it over the years. I mean, he always carries kryptonite on him just in case Superman goes rogue. And
Imagine
he
having one of your buddies just
and-
be like, "I got."
well, he's developed a whole like plan on how to do it.
Oh, damn.
So that one always got me. Is like, why? What did this do? Like, why would
Yeah.
he have stopped?
Yeah. Now, what about? Here's maybe another unpopular one. I don't know. The ending scene in I Am Legend. I will say maybe it's not technically the ending scene because the ending scene is her showing up at the
Colony, whatever.
Yeah. Him
wh-
killing himself.
Yeah.
Like, he could have just fucking.
Went into the fucking crawl space too. Like,
There was no need for him to die.
Yeah.
Like, I understand maybe the, like, significance of it. Like, he gets to finally join his family because his mission is over.
the only thing
get that.
that I could think of that the director was probably going for is that zombie knew that he stole and killed his girlfriend because he chased him, and he was going to continue chasing him unless.
But that zombie was about to get his
It-
ass blown up.
Right, exactly. Like, if you literally sit the grenade down right there, wouldn't have fucking mattered,
Yeah. So I just don't feel like he needed to die.
Yeah, I think there isn't there like a like a alternative ending of some sort.
I have no idea.
I thought there was a second ending that they put out later that he also died in, but it gave a little bit more. But I could just be confusing it with another Will Smith movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
What's the one of? Is it The Mist or The Fog or something? Where
The
dude
Mist, where
shoots.
he shoots everybody in the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
Bruh,
so
worst
frustrating.
Bro.
ending of a movie ever. Like
I mean, it's a good movie.
it's a good
ending.
movie and
it's
a good ending.
It's,
but
that's the kind of ending where it's like, holy shit.
it's like I don't
Yeah.
need, I don't want to watch it again because I know the fucking ending's shitty. And
Is that the one where they're in the grocery store, right?
yes,
And there's like the tentacles that come in when they're on
Yep.
the dock.
yep.
All right.
And there's like flying huge ass mosquitoes and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Yeah, apparently.
It's crazy how, and I think it's probably very true, like how shitty people act when they're in a situation like that.
Oh yeah.
Like how garbage those people are
Mhm.
in the grocery store, or at least some of them.
Yeah, they do whatever they think is going to help them survive. Like, you know.
But do you do that? Do you worry about yourself, or?
I
do
mean,
you
don't get
worry
me
about the
wrong. If
group?
somebody's doing something stupid,
Shaman. Who are we? Did you have a revelation over the New Year? You're the one who's kicking babies.
no, okay, yeah. Like, if somebody wants to run out to their car, let them. That's
yeah,
their
but that
choice.
involves you opening the door and the potential shit getting in.
In the situation that they were in, my ass would have been the first one to close it.
Okay. What if they come back on the door knocking?
Nah,
No,
you made your choice, bro.
they were just grabbing something from the car. They needed a lighter.
Nah, if they came back with supplies, maybe a gun, maybe. But at that point, I got to think about everybody else in the store.
I feel like if they came back with a gun, you have to let them in because they could just be like, "All right, fuck you," and shoot out the windows.
True.
Then you're all fucked.
Yeah. But
I mean, they could do that with the fucking shopping cart too. And this is just specific to that example. So you have to be careful about the repercussions of your decisions.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
You know.
But would I change like my whole belief system, like how they did in the movie? You know, nah. I would have fucking killed that bitch. Like just
there it is.
yep.
He's back.
Happy New Year.
No, she'd have been the first motherfucker out to put out that store.
Jeez. Have you seen 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yes.
No, that's the one with John Goodman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never seen it, but I know what it is.
So
Good
the
movie.
whole movie is them in the bunker surviving this. To your knowledge, doomsday that might not have even happened. He could have just been a crazy guy. Okay. And then the ending scene, she breaks out. She's in a car and she's driving, and it turns into this like huge doomsday movie. So I guess in a sense, it kind of shows that he wasn't crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but it just completely switches the tone of the movie. You know what I mean? There's even an alien scene in that movie that's kind of weird, isn't it? And there's a person outside.
Yeah, there's a person outside, and because she originally makes it outside partway through the movie.
Yeah.
And
to
then-
that one hatch.
Yeah, and she goes up to the hatch,
Yeah.
and a guy runs up to the thing, and he's like covered and blistered, and he's like
Yeah.
bleeding out his mouth and shit. And she's like, "I'm not opening it," you know, whatever. She decides not to open it because, oh shit, he's kind of right, you know,
Yeah.
what she's thinking, and then he finds her and shit, and yeah, but
Yeah.
So, this is a interesting one. Have you ever seen Hacksaw Ridge?
Yeah.
yeah,
So there's a scene where
the new
I
one or
haven't
the
seen
old
the,
one?
I haven't even seen the movie, but I've seen the scene
I didn't know there was an old one.
Yeah,
where 2 grenades come at the guy and he kicks one and like slaps the other one away, and it's looks super unbelievable, but actually happened.
Did it actually?
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It's like you want to make it realistic, but sometimes unbelievable things happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
and like aren't gonna be believable in
Yeah.
retelling of the story.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the thought process of having 2 grenades just roll up on you like that.
RB.
Damn. What about American Sniper?
The baby.
The baby.
Bro, the fucking
Baby's
baby was terrible. Like, didn't they originally have a baby for the scene, and then somebody was like, "Nah, we don't want to do it."
No, the baby got sick,
Okay,
so they had to use the baby doll.
bro. They could have zoomed in, avoided the baby,
Yeah.
but as soon as it came on screen, no matter where you looked, you could tell that was a fake baby.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even try to hide it. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that in theaters too.
Oh yeah, I saw that movie like 3 times in theaters.
And I'm like, like it just like it ruined the movie for me because I couldn't think for the rest of the movie. Why do they have a fake baby? Like is she going through some shit? Like psychotic?
No, just budgetary constraints. What about?
The Shape of Water. I've never seen it, but
I've seen like the beginning of that movie.
I've never seen that.
It's about like a mermaid person that like falls in love. Someone falls in love with the mermaid
yeah,
person, right?
and they have sex with it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ooh.
How would you do that?
It's
don't
like
know.
a humanoid mermaid. I don't think it has like the tail.
Also, have you ever seen Splice?
Yes,
I
but
haven't seen that.
a while back.
That's similar concept. They create like this being thing,
Yeah.
and it's like a person, but it's also like has like a tail and like it's like a rat person, giant rat person. I don't know. It's
Would you find someone with
weird.
a tail attractive?
Anyway, Adrian Brody.
Depends on the
bangs it.
tail.
What's
they
that
got
fucking mean?
What?
What's
Is it-
that mean?
I mean, I guess a tail could be like a couple inches long.
Yeah.
Like on
Like a
shallow,
nub?
like on Shallow Hal. Have you ever seen Shallow Hal?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't they have like a nub?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little nub and it wiggles like
Yeah.
like a boxer.
Would
You
you
know?
be okay with that?
I mean, people
No.
born with
No,
abnormalities all the time. So
no.
give you something to hold on to. You
No.
know.
Can I say no any louder?
What if they're like, grab my nub?
It'd be like like the nub on a saddle.
Exactly. Like,
I don't think I could get into it.
I don't know.
I'm all for inclusion, but
I don't know.
I'm sorry out there if you have a tail and you're interested. But Shaman's available and he's into that.
He
So.
said so. Said it here live.
He's into tail play.
don't say it like that.
Is that a thing?
I'm sure you can find videos.
I'm totally sure you can find something.
Tail play. That's his new Xbox name. Tail play.
I love it.
Um,
What about, and this goes for a lot of his movies, but Django Unchained. So Quentin Tarantino plays one of the Australian slave traders in the beginning of the movie, and he just makes the scene awful. Like, his character's bad, his acting's not that great. I don't think Quentin Tarantino is that great of an actor, and he always puts himself in these movies, which I get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's his fucking movie. But it's just a really, really, even though
Yeah,
the
when
whole
you write
movie is
yourself
like-
into your movie, that's a little.
I'd fucking do it. I mean, I get it. That was for you.
yeah, it's for everybody.
Back in the same,
welcome.
make it like a side character, but like for the Django Unchained example, because I haven't seen all of his movies. He has like speaking roles,
Yeah,
like prominent kind of speaking roles.
he has a pretty big role in Pulp Fiction.
Like in like Stan Lee's instance, his are comical. You expect Stan Lee to be in the movie, right?
Who's a better creator, Stanley or Quentin Tarantino?
I mean, I have to go Stan Lee.
I have to go Quentin Tarantino.
Am I the tiebreaker?
Yeah,
I decide not to vote.
Who wrote more?
it doesn't matter how much you write. It matters.
Well, it depends if you're
How
a
much
quality or-
revenue has like Stan Lee?
That's bullshit. You can't go off revenue. Marvel has good movies. They're not bad, but it is made for the masses.
Yeah, I agree to that.
Would you rather have a medium amount of good pizza or all you can eat of okay pizza?
Depends. Like, am I hungry or am I just
it's
going
from-
for the taste?
Reference. People got it.
I
That's
didn't.
fine.
Alfredo's Pizza Cafe.
Yeah, Pizza by Alfredo and Alfredo.
Which one's the bad one? Pizza by Alfredo? I
I
think
think
the
so.
cafe is the better one.
I think so, yeah. Anyway,
Anywho,
what about the end of Greece?
Yeah,
Oh, where they're flying
They
off.
fly away in a car.
yeah.
Like this hasn't been a real movie the whole time.
When I watched it as a kid, I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Oh, now I'm like, "Why the fuck is this in the movie?" Like,
I still think it's cool.
Well, Alex told me that they're dead, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to symbolize them going up into heaven because they died at the beach, and that was like just their life flashing before their eyes before they ascended into the heavens above.
I can see it.
Some would say so.
Some do.
Well,
I have to mention the second half of Stripes. The first half of Stripes is great.
when they're in Europe,
Yeah, it's just not as good as the first half.
I agree. I think they could. I like it, but they could have not did it.
Yeah.
You know, if you, well, and it's almost like it's kind of like Full Metal Jacket in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to put Full Metal Jacket into this list because like Full Metal Jacket is 2 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the opening at boot camp and it's in Vietnam. And I think that's kind of what Stripes is going for. I don't know if they were made like I don't know if it was
Like it was like parody.
yeah, I don't know. But
Never thought of it like that.
I like Stripes.
What about Donnie Darko? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't have one for Donnie Darko.
I was ready to fight that fight.
I just wanted to see you get mad. Oh, Donnie. I know the end of Harry Potter doesn't go
the
with,
fight scene was
Yeah.
he who mustn't be named.
Yeah, doesn't go with the book. People were
I mean, there's a
I
lot.
didn't know that.
and yeah, they're not happy with the air grappling that he does
I don't even know what you're talking about.
at the end of Harry Potter.
Like at the total
The fight.
end?
The fight.
Last movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Air
like-
grappling.
Yeah, him and Voldemort.
Well, the app when they're like floating around and he's like holding him and pushing his face. Have you seen the last movie?
Yeah, I thought so.
Spoilers out there if you haven't seen
Yeah.
Harry
Well,
Potter.
it's been 10 years, so. But yeah, because you're not supposed to be able to do that in Hogwarts. So
I saw
why
a
he
thing-
did it doesn't make sense.
I saw a thing on Facebook that every main character from Harry Potter represents a better version of someone from like when Harry's parents were alive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all like legacies.
Yeah, but like
Well,
yeah,
they're saying like Ron is like I forget who, like Sirius and shit.
Luna Lovegood, isn't that her name?
Yeah.
Is a better version of Snape. Snape let the like bullying and shit get to him, and she's just living her life. And then Harry is like his dad, but his dad was
Kind of mean.
cocky. And
Yeah, he
Harry
picked-
He was a
his-
bully though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, arrogant, I think is what they said.
I didn't like the one about Neville though.
Yeah, I don't remember who they compared him to.
They compared him to fucking Voldemort.
Oh,
I was like, bro, I feel like Neville was the hero in the last movie.
But he's the better.
maybe that's he good prevailed
Yeah.
and he won. Yeah,
I mean, spoil again if you don't want to know.
I mean, he was raised by his Muggle grandma and shit.
yeah.
Kind
I
of.
think Neville was probably top tier character in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
His
Oh, he was
arc-
he was
Why is
definitely
that his name though?
Neville Longbottom.
Yeah.
Because she hates Jewish people and the LGBTQ plus community.
Longbottom.
Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with it, but she does hate them.
What's Neville? I didn't know. I wasn't saying Neville. I was saying Longbottom.
Longbottom, maybe it's a gay thing.
What's Neville mean?
I don't know.
Hating Jews.
I just said that because she's a bad person.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I thought it was like you were actually like.
No, some
Linking.
of the people do have names that are like,
like Hagrid or something means like bad or something, and then Dumbledore also means like a stupid person and shit. And so she pulled some
and
names.
you got to think like the trolls run the banks.
Like Muggle means somebody who's supposed to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way of their appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Yeah, so
seen-
she used some slide, shit to describe some people.
But it's not even sly anymore. She just fucking says
Yeah,
it on
yeah,
Twitter
yeah.
like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Just hey. More power to you, I guess. Even though it's
guess.
wrong.
Like I hear, even though it's wrong, like you have to put it on record.
Yeah, we do not agree.
It's funny.
There's a lot of other movies probably.
Another one, mine is
Another one.
another Superman
That
one.
sound like Calidrid.
Right?
A little bit.
In the movie Superman, the new one with what's his name? Henry Cavill.
Mhm.
He kills somebody.
Superman?
Yeah, Superman doesn't kill people.
Huh. Ever?
No, not in the comic books and not in any other movies. But the new movie, he kills Zod, and in all the other movies, that he just traps him in the Phantom Zone. And he doesn't do that. He traps everybody else, but him.
He kills a bad guy though.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he doesn't.
yeah, well, it's 2023, man. Superman.
There's got to be at least one.
I
death.
mean, they imply that, people die from, like, him flying through a building and shit, but does he outright kill somebody? No. But he literally just snaps this dude's neck. Like, what the fuck? And then, also, in Batman versus Superman, Batman uses a gun. Batman never uses a gun.
Does Robin?
No. I mean, depends on what storyline.
Batman has kind of guns.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like shoot them at people like the what do you call that thing?
Battering.
Well, no, the thing that like zip lines and shit that he
Yeah.
uses to shoot.
Yeah.
But he literally uses a fucking sniper to take some dude out. But it's like a dart tranquilizer kind of deal. And
Oh, well,
Well, there you go.
There you go.
but he doesn't use guns. That's his whole
Yes,
motif.
he does. He uses the thing that shoots, and it's like the two balls on the line, and it trips people. He uses that thing. What's that called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not a gun.
It's
It's a net,
I mean,
What
we're
shoots it?
splitting hairs here.
a launcher, not a
Oh
gun.
my god! So he used a dart launcher to shoot the guy in the neck. It's just semantics at this point. Anyway, let us know what movie or what scenes ruined movie that you might have liked or otherwise was a decent, you know what I mean, decent movie.
Yeah.
Because they're out there, but we could go all day, and this is kind of opinion based. So we will move on to what did you watch? And
Shaman.
what did you watch?
So I watched this week. Saw it on TikTok, so I decided to watch it. It looked good. It's called The Drop.
Okay.
Okay.
It has Tom Hardy in it. Trying to think of the other guy's name. He's from The Sopranos.
The main, not the guy who died.
What guy from Sopranos?
Like the main character.
So he's dead. Is this an old movie?
No, it's 2014.
The main guy from
Oh,
The
so it's
Sopranos
kinda-
is dead.
Not whatchamacallit from The Sopranos.
I don't know his
Tony
name.
Soprano.
2014 is kind of old.
That's
James
sad.
Gandolfini.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh. Okay, well, the movie...
Right? Wait.
I know someone from that show. Just
Yeah,
died.
yeah. He died in 2013.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
At age 51.
Oh.
Not good.
Yep. Oh, he must have died like while they were making the movie. Because it came out in 2014.
Why I was confused, Seamus.
Okay,
All right.
So the movie is this guy's working at this bar. I'm not gonna go into great detail like I always do. You always give me shit for it, right? And so
We'll see about that.
his cousin, who goes by Cousin Marv, what's his name?
Marvin.
James Gandolfini.
Yeah, right. Everybody calls him Cousin Marv. They work at a bar, which used to be Cousin Marv's bar, but shit happened. He got in debt and shit, and had to sell it to some like other mob people, but like not the mob. Okay, right. And so Marv is trying to get his business back, so he's trying to hit these what they call drops, right? And shit's going sideways for him. But Tom Hardy doesn't know anything about this. Tom Hardy's a little off. You don't know why, but he's a little off. Right? He meets a girl, right? And it gets complicated. He finds a dog, and the dog's owner comes back, and somehow Cousin Marv gets with the dog's owner and tries to trick him, but it goes sideways, and now Tom Harding's the new owner of the bar, and yeah, it's a good movie. I wasn't trying to give away too much. Like,
No, that's fine. What did you watch it on?
I watched it on Amazon, but it's on Hulu
The
as well.
Drop. R.I.P.
Good movie.
I didn't know he was dead, man.
For a
I
while.
didn't- I didn't know
Going
that.
on a decade.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
Alex and I watched the same movie.
We did.
We didn't even plan it,
Nope.
but that damn
White Noise.
Netflix trending.
Yep.
Yeah, White Noise was number 2. I'm like, let's give it a shot. And
I liked it.
really,
I did.
it was funny. I laughed.
The dialogue was strange, and I explained it to Dana like this, like the dialogue is like a book's dialogue. They spoke as if they were reading a book almost.
I could see that.
It was just weird. Like all of a sudden, the conversation would just change, like that.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, and it's marketed as like a doomsday movie, but I wouldn't really say.
Is it? It's not a. It's
No.
not a doomsday movie in a normal. Just like one part.
Yeah,
And that it's not.
yeah,
And it's like, it's a doomsday in a sense of like inner conscience and like
the movie goes in. I think the main point of the movie is embracing death almost.
and enjoying the things in life that distract you from death.
Right, you're going to die,
Yeah.
so enjoy your life. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
And for one of the characters, they're having a very hard time.
Both of the characters.
Both of the characters are having a very hard time.
Adam Driver's
grasping
the main guy.
death.
Andre 3000.
Andre
is
3000
The
is
narrator.
in it. Tim Meadows is in it.
Um,
It's a good movie. It's not Tim Meadows? No, it's not. It's the guy. No, because I was thinking of the guy from Anchorman.
no.
All right. Well, that's gonna
It's
get cut
Don.
out.
It's Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle's in it.
Yeah. No, that's an honest mistake. That's an honest mistake. I'll give you that one.
All right.
Everybody gets one. That's an honest mistake.
All right.
Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was too,
Okay.
and I
You're
saw Tim Meadows live.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
he was with shit, guy from A League of Their Own, the scout.
Tom Hanks.
No, God. Never mind.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's I would watch it.
now that we're talking about it, I feel better about the movie because I was
Really?
thinking about it today, and I was like, I don't think I would recommend that to anybody.
I think you have to look into it more. I really want to read the book. I think that's on my next list of reads or listens. Is the book that it's based off of.
I didn't realize it was.
Yeah.
John Lovitz.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
is who I
Okay.
saw him with.
Okay.
I knew who you were talking
Yeah,
about 'cause
yeah.
I didn't know his name.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very. It was. I weirdly related to that movie.
Yeah.
I related to the main character, a lot, in a
I-
weird way.
I think it was great. The whole Hitler thing was
Yeah, it was a weird.
Like they work at a college and none of the professors have or teach a class that's like a normal class. Like
He's teaching some like Nazi class, like Hitler studies class.
Hitler studies. Don Cheadle's character is teaching Elvis studies. It's weird. And he was in kind of like a fight with another guy to teach the Elvis class. It's
Yeah.
just it's a weird movie.
And
Sounds
he
like a
teaches the
fun-
Hitler class, but he doesn't speak German, and he's embarrassed
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. It's weird. It's all over the place. The movie
Yeah.
is all over the place.
3 different people will be in the scene having 3 different conversations at the same time.
and I'm like,
I don't think I'd like that.
how to set up with the surround sound. Yes.
Dude,
It was wild with all different conversations.
Alex
and
was
stuff.
tripping out because of
that's in my cart ready to be bought right now. And I don't know, man. It's so cool how it splits up the voices.
Yeah.
That's the coolest.
And that
fucking
like that
thing.
scene with the 3 conversations going on.
Yeah.
Like as they're walking through the room, the one conversation changes from the main sound,
That's so
and it goes to the
cool.
back sound, and it's like little stuff like that that's like jumps out.
Never heard, like heard
I've
that
never had a surround
Sure,
sound. I've never
okay.
really been anywhere that has had one.
Yeah.
That was so like when
Yeah,
we were
when my-
watching the football.
We didn't
game,
even have it like souped up for, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like we were watching a movie.
like the fans were or the band was playing in the background, and
Yeah.
oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah, I look over and Alex talking to his wife like, "Well, we got to get this. You
Yeah.
hear this?"
I saw him
Yeah.
with his phone out and stuff. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, it's
It
relatively
makes a big
priced.
difference, man.
I'm just nervous about the whole apartment aspect. That subwoofer's gonna shake some
So I have a
timbers.
subwoofer and no problem.
You're on the ground
Yeah,
floor.
and
dude.
also you're an asshole.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole when it comes to shit like that.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
After 11 o'clock, shit's quiet. I am a decent neighbor.
11's your quiet time.
Yeah, after 11.
I'd be kind of pissed at 10:30. You're still bumping music.
If you were consistently 11, I wouldn't. Be
Oh,
mad.
11 on the weekends, like
All right.
10 about
All right,
the weekdays.
all right. Well,
But
okay.
if you give me warning, hey, I have friends in town, then I'm gonna cut you even more
I
slack.
couldn't ever. I mean, I'm not gonna say that because it could happen again. But I hope I don't have to ever have.
Every session's on
Share
the
a wall.
horizon.
I
I
can't
know, dude, I'm
imagine
saying-
asking a neighbor for permission to do something in my own apartment. Fuck that.
No, like
Yeah, but there's also
Like,
a
I-
communal.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he I talked to my neighbor. He's pretty cool. But he like, hey, my girlfriend's having a girls' night or something at my house. If it gets too loud, let me know.
That happened.
Yeah, because he won't be there.
You didn't go next door and knock.
Oh, so
What
that's
is
such an
wrong with you?
opportunity.
Hey,
Dude,
can
I-
you keep it down? Oh, I'm
Bro,
sorry.
I hear my neighbors fight all the time.
Yeah, but it's girls' night, dude. It's an apartment full of girls.
They
Oh,
got no other options.
I walked out when they were
Drunk.
walking in just so they saw me. So
I would have, and I don't mean this in a sexual way, inserted myself into that situation.
Hey, yeah, your boyfriend told me to come over and check out things, make sure everything's going okay, make sure you have all your snacks.
that's how
You
you
need
get
anything?
That's how you get the neighbor who you do like to hate you.
Well, you don't
Hey,
go after his
you're not
girl.
trying to
It's
fuck
girls' night. Girls' night.
Mm.
Meaning her friends.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know her name.
Then you're getting invited
you know what I
over
mean?
for Taco Tuesday and stuff,
Yep.
and like everything.
Mm-hmm. Wine Wednesdays.
Hmm.
Shaman will go to one of those like wine and paint things with them.
Yeah,
I want to do one of those.
I would. What do they call those? Sipping
Sipping wine, sipping,
something like that. Wine and sip.
Yeah,
Who knows? We're rambling.
Dip
now.
and sip.
I
I
don't think that's a thing.
Well, you're dipping a brush and shit.
I think that's a stretch.
All right.
Fine and no, I can't think of it. I was trying to think of something else that rhymed, but I can't. We could be here all day. If I think of one, I'll let you guys know. I think it's gonna wrap it up. Happy New Year. You only get 3 or 4 days after New Year's to say that, so this is the last time you hear me say Happy New Year to anybody. Because it's
Did you have anyone say, "Hey, I haven't seen you since last year"?
no, I got a lot of see you next years,
I hate that.
like at work and stuff.
Yeah.
Like someone at the gas station gave it to me. See you next year. I'm like, dude, no.
You don't even know if you're gonna see me next.
Yeah, that's weird.
No,
It's
they
like-
will see me. I'm a regular. But still. Yeah, I got a few. But after this week, I'll even give you till Friday of this week.
All right.
No more Happy New Year's.
Until next time, stay safe.